because we're talking about all things birth. You were my doula, and with my Uma, and I love. How do I even say this? You guys were in the kitchen. You and Hannah were talking about Uma, right? How did you come to the decision not to tell me immediately that she had Down syndrome?
Well, for years I've worked with parents that have special needs children, and I always talk with them about their birth, just like any of my other clients that I encounter. And I've had at least 2 mommies talk about their birth and just be very distraught over what happened immediately afterward. And were just very adamant that they never had that moment of discovery with their baby. That was taken away from them because the medical people felt the need to immediately whisk them away and start assuming and making diagnosis. And just, they never got to have a baby. And in reality, if there's nothing wrong with the baby as far as they can breathe, they're pink, their heart's beating fine, there's no reason to spoil that moment. Because, Uma came into the world just like any other baby. She started breathing right away. She went right to the breast. And as far as we were concerned, she was like any other baby. And there was no need to take that away from you. And as we made that decision, we peeked down your hall, and all of you, including Ava, were all in bed together, just exploring your baby. And Hannah and I just looked at each other and said, there's time enough tomorrow for that.
I have to tell you, I am so incredibly grateful for that, forever. Because I remember we were just, all of us, I had this amazing birth at home the way I wanted, and we were all in bed together, and I've got her just, under the crook of my arm, and there's Craig, and Ava came up behind me and kind of, spooned me and was looking over my shoulder, and then Craig and Ava just fell asleep, and the baby fell asleep, and I was in heaven just inspecting her little toes, her little belly, and it was perfect. Thank you for that.
And I can only say thank you to other mommies that shared with me how horrible it was to have that taken away from them. That's why I felt the need to go there with you guys. We knew she was okay. A baby that can nurse is a baby that can breathe, is a baby that's perfusing fine, and she was just a baby.
I love you.
I love you too.